Everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In the previous video, we just created this user API and the backend structure of cafe management system project. If you have not seen that video, just go to description and check out the link. In this video, we are going to create two new APIs for users. So let's start with that. So first here, we need few packages. So I'm going to install that. So npm install save, and then we have to run install the JSON web token in the short form. In commonly we are going to use that JWT token. So we are going to use this one is for authentication. We're going to install this package, and after that node mailer to send the mails. So this package will be used. So after that we have to press enter. So it will install both our packages, JWT token and node mailer package. So we just need to wait for a few seconds. Okay, it has been installed successfully. So let's check it out in the package.json file. Here you can see node mailer is there and JSON wave token, JWT token is there. Packages has been added successfully to our server. Okay, so now we are going to add the new APIs. So let me close these things, and here we have to write router dot like we are going to create a login APIs. Okay, so post this one, and here we are going to write login request and response, and let me move a little bit up this one, and here from body we are going to get the values. So const user equals to request dot body, and from here we are going to get the values from the body. After that we are going to write the query, like select query is there. So select email, password and role, and we also need a status. So status from user where email is question mark, and after that we have to create the connection. So we have the connections dot query, this one, and in this we just need to pass that query above we created. Not need to import, you just need to write the query and comma. After that we need to pass the email address, so user dot email, and after that we need to get error or results and equal. And here, like if there is a no error, in that case we're going to execute this part, else whatever the error we will get, we are going to return that one. So return, and here we have to write response dot status code, and we are going to write here 500 dot json, and in this we are going to pass that error whatever we get. And in if condition we are going to write if results dot length is less than equals to 0. It means that the user email address whatever the sent to us is incorrect. Okay, so in that case we are going to throw the error. So after that results at 0 place. Okay, so at it will return in the array form. So at the 0 index we need to get the value. So okay, we don't need to check the length here. We need to write 0 dot password and not equals to user dot password. We are going to get it from the body, this one, and if this condition is satisfied, in that case we are going to return response dot status, and we are going to write here 401 dot json, and in this we are going to write the message, and here going to write incorrect user name or password. We are going to write this one, and in else condition, not else if condition is there. So in this condition we are going to check that the user is having the status is true or not. So results at 0 index and dot status. Okay, 0 index dot status is equals to false. If this condition is satisfied, it means that he need to wait for admin approval, so we are going to return according to the message to that user. So status 401 dot json, and here we are going to write message wait for admin approval, and here we are going to write this one. And in else if condition, the third condition, in that this we are going to generate the token actually. So results at 0 and dot password equals to user dot password. If this condition, then we are going to generate the token. Okay, so first we are going to write else condition, and here we are just going to return response data status, and here we are going to write 400 dot json, and in this message something went wrong, please try again later. Okay, we are going to return this one. So now we have to generate the GW token, right? So for that we need to import something. So first we are going to import this const. Okay, JWT we are going to write, and require, and here we have to write JSON web token, and after that we need to import like uh, like environment file also we need to require. So require equals dot env file there, so dot env dot configure. Okay, and after that actually to generate a JW token, we also need a secret key to encrypt and decrypt it. Okay, so we are going to generate a secret key for that. So I'm going to write here, open the terminal, and here we just need to write node and press enter. So it will in, and here you have to just write require, and here you have to write crypto, and here we have to write random bytes, and in this we just need to write how much bytes we need. So I'm going to write 64. If you want 48, 128, you can write it according to your choice. So to string, and it should be hexa. So I'm going to write that and going to press enter. So you can see a hexa code, like key get here you can see 64-bit hexa code is there. I'm going to generate it again, so a new key we are getting it. So if you want to generate the 128, so I just need to write 128 and press enter, it will generate according to it. So for now I'm going with 64-bit. I'm going to copy this one and going to move to the env file, and here actually over here we have to write access token equals, and we have to just paste this one whatever we generated it. Okay, after that we can close this one. Now again we are going to move it back over here, and here in else if condition we are going to write const. Okay, let me write a const. Okay, response. So response here, and here we have to we also need to pass that whatever, let's say we want to insert user email address and the role of that particular in GW token. For that we are going to write here, so email, and here results at 0 index and dot email. After that, role dot results, not role dot, this one, results 0 index, and dot role, this one. And after that, the next is const access token equals JWT token dot sign. We are going to sign a token, and we are going to put that response to this one. This one actually, we whatever we created over here, we are going to use it like insert in that token. And after that, process dot env v dot access token we need to use. So access underscore token, and after that, here we have to write the expiry in, actually how many hours or second we need to expire it. So right now I'm going to write here 8 hours, so 8 hours. And after that, we need to response dot status 200 dot json, and in this we are going to return that token. So access token we need to return. And after that, you can see little bit we need to format this. So right click on this and click on format. You can see it aligned accordingly. So our login API is ready. So let's test it out. Let me open the terminal. Let me start the server. So npm start, the command is npm start. Let me move to the postman and let me open this. Let me copy this actually, and let me paste it over here. And this one is a post API, so I'm going to change it to post, and I'm going to the body raw, and I'm going to change this to JSON. So after that, we are going to copy this part and going to paste it over here directly, and going to remove this two fields which is not required at login page. And this is the correct username and correct, right? So I'm going to send it. So you can see wait for admin approval, because like the user is not approved, so it matches with this condition and it's able to return that. So let me write here wrong email address which does not exist in our database. So you can see incorrect username or password, we are getting this. Okay, so let me write here a correct email address which is verified as well as exist in our database. So I'm going to write here admin, and I'm going to send it. So if we send it this time, it will return a JWT token. So let's try it out. You can see token, and you can see here. So we are able to successfully create our login API. So let's test it out. What is the payload of that JWT token? So it will pin, and here we have to move back here. Let's delete it, and in this payload you can see here email is there, role is there. You can see whenever the token has been generated, and you can see expiry time of this token actually. So all the details you can see over here. So this is admin and the role is admin. That's the reason it's like that. Okay, so after that we have to get back over here. Okay, so login API is working as expected. Now we need to write the code to create forget password API. So move back over here, and here we have to import one package which we are going to use in this project. So here I'm going to write var const and node miller equals require, and here we have to write node miller, this one, and save it. Let me stop this server for now. And after this actually we also need to create two more variables in the env file. So we are going to create that. So here we have to write email. So here you have to enter your email address, so your email @gmail.com, and the password we need to write here password. Here you have to your password. Okay, so you need to write this and save it. and here you have to close it. So right now, like let's say this application is not completely secure, so Google does not allow you to like send the mail with your credentials. So for that, what you need to do is you have to like open a Gmail address in browser, and you have to search this one, let's secure app access in Gmail. You have to search this. Okay, after that, when you move a little bit down here, you can see my account Google. From here, when you click on this one, so it will move to the list secure application access. When you this one is disabled by default, if you have to make it as on to send the mails. And when you get back over, multiple ways to reach that location. You can see from here we can also reach to that location actually. So if it is enabled, then only the mailing function will be work, otherwise it will give you error. Okay, so now we are going back over here writing. So move to the last of this page, and here we have to write where transporter and node mailer dot create transport this one. And here we just need to write service will be the gmail, and auth will be the auth. We have to pass that username, which we, let me move a little bit up to this user. And here process.env.email, here we have to write. And after that, pass process.env.password, we have to write this one, and we are going to use this one. Okay, so after that we are going to create a new API, in that we are going to use this one. So router should be router dot post method, this will be also a post method, and the singles forgot password, and in this we have to request response and equal this one, and const user request dot body, and we are going to write the query actually. So select email password from user where email is equals to question mark semicolon, and connection dot query. Let me move this to the center. So query, and after that we have to write user dot email address, we are going to pass that email, and after that we are going to get error or results, and we are going to pass this. And if there's a no error, we are going to move to the if condition, else we are going to return that error. So return response dot status is 500 dot json if with error. Okay, after that we have to move to the if condition, and in if condition actually we have to check that if the result dot length is less than equals to 0, it means that that user does not exist in like our database. So in that case, what we need to do is we have to return, and return with the response status 200. Like we are not going to show that like there is a error that this user does not exist, because it will easy to user to like get that like this email address exist in our database or not. So we does not want hacker or any other users to know that. So that's the reason we are going to just return the same message. Whenever we successfully message, we are going to return that password sent successfully to your email. We are going to return this message. And in else condition, we are going to send actually mail options equal this one, and from process dot env dot email and to user which you want to send this email, so 0 dot email, and after that subject we need to write, so subject, and here I'm going to write password by cafe management system. After that we have to pass whatever the HTML body, so HTML we are going to write here in singles p, and here we are going to write close also, and here we are going to write in the bold actually, and here we are going to write your login details for cafe management system. After that whenever for next line we are going to break it. After breaking it we are going to again write bold. We also need to close that bold, and here we have to write email, and after bold actually we are going to write plus plus. Okay, we also need to write this one, and here we are going to write results 0. Okay, let me move a little bit right, actually this one, results dot email, this one. So it will with the email address we are going to print this email, and after that we are going to print the password. Okay, so we are going to, after this we are going to write br, and again let me drag this one br to break that line, and b we are going to write, we also need to close that b, and here we are going to write password to make it as bold. After password we are going to put a little bit space over here, that will be good actually. Let me move a little bit right. After bold actually we have to write that again plus plus results at 0 dot, and here we are going to write password. Let me move a little bit right, here you can see. And after this we are going to again break that line, and here we are going to write a href equals in double quotes, close the bracket, and here we are going to close that a also, link also, and click here to login. We are going to write this one, and here we have to write the href whatever we have. So I'm going to copy this directly from here. So for front end we are going to run it on 42,000. okay, so 4200, and it should also contain http//localhost 42,000. This will run on this one. Okay, you can see the complete line. So your login details for cafe management system project, email result email, password result dot password, and for a link is there, click here to login. So this will be our HTML part of this. Okay, and after that we have to put semicolon over here, and transporter we have to call this one, dot send mail, and mail options this one, We are going to pass this to function. We are going to call this error. If any error, okay, not this error, here error or info, we are going to get that. And if any error occur, we are not going to return anything. We are just going to display in console.log, and whatever the error is there, we are going to print that. And in else condition, console.log, we are going to email send, and whatever plus info dot response, we are going to, whatever the response we are going to get, we are going to print it. And in else condition, at last we are going to return the same response whatever we have. We are going to return that. Okay, so okay, here it's showing error actually. So what we did is we added some more over here, so just copy delete that from here and paste it over this place. Okay, so you can see error has been removed, and now at last we just need to return this one. So password sent successfully to your email address. So our forget password API is also ready. Let's test it out. Let me open this terminal, open this one also. So npm start, press enter. So you can see it's connected. It means that our service is up and running. So let's back over here. I'm going to copy this again, sign up, and here we are going to delete this forgot password. I'm going to write this, and here okay, it should be p should be capital. Okay, let me check it out. And the API label what we write, okay, p should be capital. So when we save this, you can see automatically restarted our server. So user password is there. So in the body raw JSON, and here we have to write email only required. So btechdays.pay, it's just a temporary email address. Okay, so I'm going to write a post. I'm going to click on send. Password sent successfully. Okay, so let's test it out, like we received any mail or not. So let's click on go. Okay, so I think we did not get any mail. I think I write something wrong actually. Okay, we are getting some kind of error. Then password are incorrect. Okay, so I forget to write the correct username, like email address and password in environments. That's the reason it's giving us error. So we need to write here correct email and password. So let me do that changes. Okay, then we are going to check that API again. Okay, so I write the correct password. So let's move back over here and let's click on this. So now let's move over here. Let me test it out. Here you can see we got a mail actually. So your login details for cafe management system project, you can see the email btechdays@mailinator.com. You can see the password. You can see click here to login. When I click on it, it will redirect to localhost 42,000 actually. So you can see right now there's nothing is running on this port, so that's the reason this site cannot be reached. We are getting the message. So we are you can see also the email send this is okay and it will send successfully. You can see over here. So it means that email has been sent successfully. So the API is working fine. Let's try with the other one which does not exist in our database. Okay, password sent successfully. So we did not get the same message because the email actually does not send. Okay, that's the reason. So this is all about login and forget password API of user cafe management system project. I hope you guys like this video, so please hit like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.